again. So I went to make this video and I wanted to do a quick video and I went to sit down and there was this like massive pincher bug next to me and I almost screamed and it was right before I hit record. I guess that's good because I probably would have screamed into the mic. Anyways, okay, I just want to do a really quick video on how what I think is the easiest way to track 600s in a guild. As we all know, the 600 counter is bugged, and it's been bugged for a while, so it's kind of irritating. But thanks to some very wise people in the Republic, this was shared, this idea of how to very easily track 600 was shared. So I wanted to kind of spread the knowledge. So basically, if you're not familiar with 600, when you go into guild activity, there's this on the bottom left, it says personal 600 out of 600, so my 600 is in. This is right before reset, so we're at 30k. So on the bottom where it says 30k, we have the maximum amount of tickets, and you get your 600 by doing normal, spending energy. So Cantina energy and normal energy, that's what goes to the 600, so you have to spend 600 energy. The daily guild activities, so right now it's the Cantina energy. If it's, sometimes it's Galactic War Nodes or Squad Arena Battles, that does not count towards 600. 600 is literally, as it says at the bottom, spending energy. So you just have to spend 600 energy. So when you go into, you want your guild getting 30k max per day so that you can literally launch the Rancor every other day and the tank every 3 days. So you consistently are rating at the maximum amount possible. So if you don't hit exactly 30k, that's a problem. So what we mean by it being bugged is you can see my guild is at 30k. We have 50 members and we've all gotten our 600, so we're at 30k. Reset is in about 10 minutes. And yet, look at all these members that their daily raid tickets is not at 600. So that's false, right? And we've been at 30k for a while and I've closed the game. It's had time to update. So so you can't track it this way. So what a lot of guilds do is they use lifetime, and what they do is they enter it into a spreadsheet every day and calculate the difference to see if people are at their 600. Now that's a pain in the butt and that's a lot of work and a lot of time. You don't need to do that. So what we do is we have reset everyone so that their tickets are always in multiples of 600. They should be getting their 600 every single day. A lot of people, maybe the first day they joined the guild or a day that they had a problem, they didn't get their 600. So even if they were getting their 600 from every day after that, their lifetime wasn't at an even round 600. But what we did was we removed everyone and then brought them back into the guild right after reset so that they're at 0, and then the next day they get their 600. And so they're always at multiples of 600. So right before reset, what we do is about 2 hours before reset, we go through and we check all of these. And so we can go through raid lifetime tickets and you can just scroll through and make sure that everyone is at an increment of 600. And basically, so they have 2 zeros at the end, or a few zeros at the end, right? And if they don't, if you look at your guild tickets, you're at like 29,444. So you can find very quickly the people who are off. It takes a few minutes tops. And what we do is we use Discord for our guild communication, so we can tag that member, say, get your tickets in, and they have an hour. If their tickets aren't in an hour, we temporarily remove them from the guild, and this is all in our guild rules. Our members are aware that this will happen. They're removed from the guild, and then we put in a temporary alt account. And an alt is just literally a dummy account. You make a fake Google account, you start the game, and you just, on like an emulator on your computer or on your phone or something, and keep stacking up energy. And stack energy and sim tickets. By the way, if you train a character on your alt account, you get 25 tickets. So you don't need to buy sim tickets. Just go in, claim bonus energy, stack that energy so that you can throw the alt in, blow 600 energy, and there's your 30k. And then immediately after reset, you can take that alt out and invite the member back in. So it resets their tickets so that they will always be at a round number. It ensures that you get 30k. So it makes everything very, very simple. And you do have to have 600 energy saved on your alt account. And it's a good idea for multiple officers to have alts because some days you need multiple alts to be thrown in. You need to maybe a couple days to replenish your energy, and you do need a full 600. If I'm at 300 energy and I get removed from the guild, you lose all of my 300. You're not still 100. You're not still 300 short from 30k. You're going to be short the entire 600 because all of the energy that I have spent loses or gets lost once I leave the guild, once you remove me. So you do need a 600 per person that you remove. So if you remove 3 people, you need 3 alts to get each 600. So that's just, it's really the easiest way to see it. You can see Track, our officer, he's literally never gotten anything other than a 600. The very first day he came in and got 600, so he's always been at the max. If we ever have to remove him, that's going to be a sad day. So yeah, that's just an excellent way to do it. And we give people the warning, because if a raid is going on, then they lose out on the raid bonus, but that's why we give them the warning on Discord, and it's so much easier to check the tickets this way. No spreadsheet, no nothing. And anyone can check. Any officer, even people who aren't officers, can go in and check. And this has always been right. The only times that we've had slight problems with this is when there's a client bug. Oh, something else that's a little finicky that I would suggest doing is every once in a while take screenshots. So you can fit 5 on a screen, so you just have to take 10 screenshots of everyone's lifetime tickets. Make sure it's lifetime. Take a screenshot and post that. If you're using Discord, we have a channel where we just dump them. And the reason you want to do that is very few times, but it has happened where we have a player that's an entire 600 short. They haven't done any energy for the day. They've just completely gone MIA. And you can't find them through this way because they show as an even number. So if you want to find who they are, then you can kind of cross-reference it. If someone has a 0, then they will show up as a 0 in the raid tickets daily. So it's kind of like the square and rectangle thing. Like a square is a rectangle, but a rectangle is not a square, right? Whatever. So basically, if you have a 0 in dailies, maybe you actually have tickets, but if you don't have any tickets, you will be a 0 in dailies. So what we would do is we would check the people that have a 0 in dailies, and then those few people, you go and look at your screenshots of their lifetime, and you can compare them. So right now it would be Clint, but let's just assume that Clint, Rogue One, and Garindin were all showing a 0, and I needed to find the missing 300 or 600. So I don't have to go through all 50 members. I just have to go through all 3 of those, and I would go through my screenshots of lifetime tickets and check it with this, so I can tell that, say, Rogue One. See in the screenshot, maybe maybe they are supposed to be 600 ahead of Dartham, but right now they're showing as tied, so that would be how I know that they're missing a full 600. So that's the way you would check for that. So you do need to take screenshots, and we just do it every once in a while. We don't have to do it that often. We've only had a full missing 600 a couple times, but it is a problem. We accidentally removed the wrong person, and they were a little irritated that they got their 600 and then were removed, and then we had to find an extra alt. So it is a good idea to take the screenshots. But anyways, that's how we do it. The 600 counter being broken is a pain in the butt, but I think that's a really easy way to track it, and I hope you guys find it useful. Talk to you next time. Bye.